Hey everybody, it's Tuesday, March 18th. I wasn't going to make this video today. In my last video, I was real far from God. And I said that until I get back to where I'm supposed to be, I won't speak. And over the weekend, a couple things happened. And I thought, alright, He wants me to talk about it. And I could feel Him again. And it was supposed to happen yesterday, and it didn't. And then today I came home and I thought, well, maybe I wasn't supposed to make it. And I ate and put on YouTube, and this false prophet proof of last days is on, speaking about the rapture. And I knew, well, our Father knows what, that watching that video would cause me to get so excited that I would make the video, and that the stuff that has happened over the past couple days would be heard like it was supposed to be. Now, before I get into the false prophet, last week I was real far, through nobody's fault but my own, and I got back to where I'm supposed to be. I could feel Him again, and I'm happy and content, and it's so easy to get far away from Him, and it's nobody's fault but our own. He's never anywhere other than right next to us. We're the one who walks away. So the other day I was watching a video from Servant of God, and she had a vision of being in heaven. And I was sitting on my couch and I closed my eyes, and when you get that feeling from the Holy Spirit, I love that feeling. And I had my eyes shut, and I had just a second, because I never really had visions. I've only had one that was definitive. But it seemed like millions of us. And it was me. I looked down and I knew that I was me, but I was different. And that light of heaven was right in front of me, and my eyes filled with tears, and I got them chills, and my hair stood up on my head a little bit that I got, and it was over. But I knew it was Him. And then, the other day I was laying down, and I was kind of having a dream. But they're messing with me, because the dreams from God, it's like interfered with. Bad. Like, I know they're from Him, but they're jumbled. They're not like they were before. Something's in the way almost. And right as I woke up, the dream ended, and I was still asleep, but I knew I was waking up. I heard, "I am coming." And when I woke up, I was shook. Scared. I woke up nauseated. And it was Satan. I have no doubt about it. If it was my Father, I know His voice. My spirit knows His voice. I would have rejoiced, like my spirit would have been full of joy, and I would have woke up crying. But it was so close to our Father that my brain, which is of this world, was tricked. I woke up and was talking to my wife, and I'm like, I'm not sure. But my spirit knew the whole time who it was, who it wasn't. It wasn't my Father. It wasn't Jesus Christ. It was Satan. And he almost tricked me. And there's a verse in the Bible. I've been saying this for a long time. Oh, okay, more. Last week I was driving. I saw a bus, 133. Then I saw the number 33. And for 2 days, I could not get those numbers out of my head. I knew it was Him trying to talk to me. Because I was so far away from Him at the time, because of my own stuff, He does that stuff. Like, He knew that me seeing those numbers, because He speaks to me every time I've seen heaven, every time I feel His presence. The major ones were always on a 7, a 3, and whether you believe it or not, that's just how He works. Like, that's how He does it. He talks to other people other ways, but He gets my attention through numbers, because I don't know how to explain it. It's just how it is. Numbers are really important in all of this for some reason. They are to me. I've said it before. Anyway, it led me to the Bible, of course. And in Mark, or is it, yeah, Mark. Just give me a second, I'm sorry, I didn't have this marked. Mark 13, starting at verse 3, going to 33. This is what I found. I went through every one. Matthew chapter 13, verse 3 to 33 is all Jesus speaking. Mark chapter 13, verse 3 to 33 is the Sermon on the Mount. Mark 13, number 22. For false Christs and false prophets shall arise, and shall show signs and wonders to seduce, if it were possible, even the elect. I've been saying for a long time that if you are truly in our Father, you will not be deceived. You can't be. If you have the Holy Spirit in you, you will know a lie. I've been saying it, and there it is, right in front of me, right in black and white. Even if it were possible, even the elect. If it were possible. It's impossible for the elect to be deceived. That's Jesus Christ's own words. That's what I got. And then I have that dream. And then I get up, and Servant of God has a video on there about the same thing. About demons attacking and dreams. And I've had them outside my bedroom in my last house. They felt like they were as big as the house. I could not get off the bed. Huge. I didn't see it. Both of you could feel that rotten, evil presence. My wife and I sat, it felt like it took up the whole living room. But anyway, the numbers, that's how he brought me back to him, because it was my own stuff. I was in my own head. I was far away from him. So he throws something at me like to get my attention, because he knows how I am. And I prayed on those numbers for 2 days. I looked everywhere for what he was trying to tell me. And then I got it. And then the dream happened. Listen, that voice, I am coming. That's exactly what it said. It wasn't our Father. It was not Jesus Christ. It tricked me. No, it didn't trick me. It confused me. I woke up like, was that my Father? But my spirit knew. My heart knew who it was. I sat at the kitchen table with this blank stare on my face, because it was just bad. Bad. And then the other night, I woke up 3:07, 3:07, 3:25, 3:07, 3:30. Oh wait, I woke up at 3:07. I fell back to sleep. I got up again at 3:25. I went downstairs, came back up. The microwave clock said 3:37. And then I laid back down in bed. Last time I looked at the clock, 3:52, 3:7, 3. All the time he does that to me. That's how he gets my attention. Anyway, this Proof of Last Days guy, I had to get all that stuff out, because people don't believe that he does that stuff. He does. He definitely does. I saw heaven on November 17, 2003. Add up all the numbers. I quit getting high again when I was in jail. I flushed all my stuff. Stopped biting my nails. I bit my nails for 25 years. Just stopped for no reason. I had to ask my cellie how to cut your nails, because I didn't know how to cut my nails. That was August 7th, 2008. 7. And then if you add the 8 and the 8, that's 16, and 1 and 6 makes 7. I know it sounds insane, and it's not numerology, it's just, he always does it. If I could go back in time, and the day that he stood behind me at Fayette, I wish I would have looked at the calendar, because in jail, days just run together. You don't keep track of days. I didn't even have a calendar. I guarantee it would have been, I know it. That's how he speaks to me sometimes. And if you look through the Bible, the numbers are so important. 7 days of the week, 40 days of rain, tested in the desert for 40 days. Always. The 7 candlesticks, the 144,000. Always. That's just how 666, the numbers of the beast, 7 is the number of our Father. I love him so much. It's so amazing. I got warned today, this morning. Something horrible's coming. I pulled out my electric bill, and as soon as I looked at the date, April 4th, it was like, almost knocked the breath out of me. And see, that stuff, though, it's hard to explain. I don't know if something's going to happen. I don't want to say that. That doesn't mean that on April 4th something's going to happen. I just got this feeling as I opened that thing that this is bad. Something, I don't know how to explain it. I'm sorry. And please don't say that I'm saying anything. I'm not setting any dates. I'm not setting nothing. He did not tell me that on April 4th, that's not what happened. This is something completely different. Please don't, I don't want to be one of those people. Now, this guy, Proof of Last Days, has 6,994 subscribers.